Come on, keep moving, keep shaking. All of you move every part of your body. Come on, last few seconds, move, keep moving. Last few seconds. Keep going faster. And stop. Just stop wherever you are. Close your eyes. Inhale and exhale deeply. Inhale and exhale deeply. Feel the breath flowing all the way till your knees. Inhaling all the way from your knees and exhaling all the way till your knees. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Feel the blood coursing through your veins. Feel your fingertips pulsating with energy, and your entire body radiating heat. Slowly open your eyes and settle down. Open your eyes and settle down. We are going to be continuing from where we left off yesterday. We are going to be continuing with Gomukhasana, starting with Gomukhasana. And now stretch both your feet forward. Please stretch both your feet forward. Now bend your left leg. At the bottom, bring your right foot on top. Place it in a way where both your knees are on top of each other. Left leg at the bottom, right leg on the top. Please try to bring both your knees in line with each other, one on top of the other. One on top of the other. Now, interlace and hold the position. We are now going to perform the Shitkari Pranayama, inhaling in the gap, through the gap between our teeth, creating a hissing sound. Holding the breath as long as you can internally, and then exhaling through your nose. Please perform the Gomukhasana. Continue to perform Gomukhasana. Now, visualize cow in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nityanandoham.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्फं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत् दक्षिणेऽपि तथा सव्यं गोमुखं गोमुखं यथा.
The next asana is the Anusuyasana. Now, get your hands into the Prana Mudra with your index and middle fingers together. Hold on to your big toe and keep your gaze towards the nose. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya. Continue to perform the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Once you inhale, exhale forcefully through your nose and suck your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha. As you perform this Shitkari Kumbhaka, visualize Rishika Anasuya in your inner space and repeat the pranayama along with the bandha, chanting the japa Om Nityanandoham.
दक्षिण गोड़ों नीचो ठाने वामों तागे ऊपर आने गोड़ा संधि मिलावे भारी आड़ा पद पुनिदे संधि पसारी.
The next asana is the Anusuyasana 2. Being seated in the same position, interlock your hands behind your back. Interlock your hands behind your back. Bend forward and down, getting your chin in front of your knees. Try to get your forehead in front of your knees towards the ground. Keep your gaze towards your nose. Continue to visualize Rishika Anasuya in your inner space, performing the Shitkari Kumbhaka, Moola Bandha. Chant the japa. Om Nithyanandoham.
जीमना गोदा की संधि उपरिड़ा वा गोड़ा की संधि मिलाई राशे गोड़ा से उले पकथल्यालो आड़वाई सुधा राशे.
Now please raise up. Next is the Garudasana 2. So you're going to take your right leg and place it on the ground close to your perineum. Get your right leg up, your knee towards the chest, right knee towards your chest, and the heel towards the perineum. Place your hands on the respective knees as shown by the Acharya. Keep your gaze towards your nose. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda. Continue to perform the Shitkari Kumbhaka, Moola Bandha, and chant the japa. Om Nithyanandoham.
दाबो पग मोड़ी येड़ी माहिरो गुल्भ मूल द्वारिणी चैदे बैसे जीमणि पगतली धरती टेकी गोड़ो ऊंचो उभव राशे.
Now from the Garudasana position, you're going to sit on your left heel. Push your left heel under yourself and sit on your left heel. Be comfortably seated on your left heel. Now interlock your fingers, place your hand behind your neck and get your elbows together in front of you. Now turn towards the right side, placing your tricep on your right knee. Your left hand triceps will be on your right knee. Turn towards the side as much as you can. This is the Naradasana position. From here, keep your gaze towards the third eye. Visualize yourself as Sage Narada. Continue to perform the Shitkari Kumbhaka, clenching your teeth together and inhaling from your mouth, from the gap between the teeth. Continue to perform the Moola Bandha, which is the perineal lock, chanting the japa. Om Nithyanandoham.
पिष्टिज वाम पगतली केरी भूपरिता ही लगा वे फेरी गोड़ा सुदोपण है जोगी छिपा से तेरा से सोई.
The next asana is the Matsya Pitakasana. Now bring your left feet above your right thigh towards the upper part of your right thigh, close to your stomach, and you are going to wrap your hands around, holding on to the big toe of your right leg with your right hand in the Prana Mudra, and your left hand will wrap around the left thigh, holding on to the ankle of your right leg. This is the Matsya Pitakasana. Keep your gaze towards the nose as you are performing this asana. Visualize the Matsya Avatara, the fish avatara of Mahavishnu. Continue to perform the Shitkari Kumbhaka, inhaling from the clenched teeth. Lock your perineum into the Moola Bandha, chanting the japa. Om Nithyanandoham.
वामेन वामांगुष्ठन्तो गृहीतं मत्स्य पीठकं योनि वामेन संपीड्य मेढ्रादुपरि दक्षिणम्.
Now you're going to stretch out your leg in front of you. We are going to repeat this sequence on to the other side now. So bend your right leg towards your left buttocks and your left leg over your right knee and to the other side of your leg towards your right side, towards the right butt, and interlock your fingers and place your hand on top of your knee, on the top knee, the knee that is there on top. Make sure that your knees are stacked on top of each other. Both your knees are in one line. Keep your gaze towards the nose. Visualize the face of a cow in your inner space. Continue to perform the Shitkari Kumbhaka, Moola Bandha, and chant the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्भन्तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत् दक्षिणेऽपि तथा सव्यं गोमुखं यथा.
Let us now enter into Anasuyasana. Now, as you are seated in the same position, hold on to your feet with your respective hands. Place your hands in the Prana Mudra, which is your index and middle finger together. Hold on to your big toes. Once again, all of you try and keep your knees on top of each other. Try to bring your knees to a center line, one on top of the other. Now hold on to your toes with your hands. Hold on to your toes with your hands. Continue to perform the Shitkari Pranayama. Inhale through the gap between your teeth. Hold as long as you can and exhale. Now, along with the Shitkari Pranayama, we are also going to perform the Uddiyana Bandha. So once you inhale and hold, then you're going to forcefully exhale and pull your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya in your inner space, and the internal japa Om Nithyanandoham.
दक्षिण गोड़ो नीचो ठाने वावोंता के ऊपर आने गोड़ा संधि मिलाबे भारी आड़ा पद पुनि दे संधि पसारी.
The next asana we are going to perform is going to be Anasuyasana 2. Interlock your hands behind your back. All of you, please interlock your hands behind your back and bend forward and down. Exhale as you bend forward and down. Try to bring your forehead towards the ground. Come on, LA female team, all of you bend down. Interlock your hands behind your back and bend down. Look down. Try to bring your forehead towards the ground. Push yourself as much as you can to go down. Hold the position at the bottom. Hold the position at the bottom. Visualize Rishika Anasuya in your inner space as you perform the Anasuyasana 2 and the internal japa Om Nithyanandoham.
जीमणा गोदा की संधि उपरेड़ा बागोड़ा की संधि मिलाई राशे गोड़ा से उले पगतल्यालो आड़वाई सुधा राशे.
Slowly raise up. Slowly raise up. Now bring your left foot towards the side. Please bring your left foot towards the side. So you're having your left foot right beside you, and then your right foot is at the bottom. Okay, so bring your left foot towards the side and hold on to your respective knees with your hands. Hold on to the respective knees with your hands. Now continue to perform the Shitkari Pranayama, inhaling through the gap between your teeth and exhaling through your nose after you hold your breath. You're going to visualize yourself as Lord Garuda in your inner space as you perform the Garudasana 2. And the internal japa, Om Nithyanandoham.
दाबोपगमोड़ी येडी माहिलो गुल्फमूल द्वारनी चैदे बैसे जी मणि पगथली धरती टेकी गोड़ो ऊंचो उभौराशे.
Now bend your right foot and sit on top of it. Sit on top of your right foot and interlock your hands around your neck. All of you, please interlock your hands around your neck. Once you interlock your hands around your neck, you're going to twist yourself towards the left and place your arms to the side. Interlock your hands around your neck and turn towards the left side. Keep your elbows together. You want to make sure that your elbows are placed together. So keep your elbows together. Now continue to perform the Shitkari Pranayama. Continue to perform the Shitkari Pranayama as we perform the Naradasana. All of you, try to get your elbows together. Please try and get your elbows together. Murangal rendume onna kondu vara parunga. Now visualize Sage Narada in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyanandoham.
पिष्टिजुवाम पगदली केरी भूपरिता ही लगा वे फेरी घोड़ा सुधोपनो है जो ये दक्षि पाश तेरा शेषोई.
The next asana we are going to perform now is Matsya Pitakasana. Now you are going to be getting your right foot from under your perineum and you're going to place it on top of your left thigh. So the feet on which you were sitting, you're just going to extend it out, open it out and get it on top of your left thigh. Once you get it on top of your left thigh, then bend your left knee, getting your left foot onto the ground. Hold on to your left big toe with your left hand index and middle finger, and then with your right hand wrap it around your right knee and hold on to your left calf muscle. This is the Matsya Pitakasana. All of you, please perform the Matsya Pitakasana. Now continue to perform the Shitkari Pranayama. Inhale through the gap between your teeth. Hold the breath as long as you can and then exhale through your nose. Visualize Lord Matsya, the fish avatar of Mahavishnu, in your inner space, and the internal japa Om Nityanandoham.
वामेन वामाङ्गुष्ठं तु गृहीतं मत्स्यपीठकं योनि वामेन सम्पीड्य मेढ्रादुपरि दक्षिणम्.
The next asana we are going to perform is Matsyendrasana. Now, from the same Matsyapitakasana position, so this time, okay, you can stretch both your feet out. From the stretched out position, bring your right foot on top of your left thigh. Bring your right foot on top of your left thigh. Bend your left knee, placing your left foot onto the ground. Now, all of you, raise your right hand. Please raise your right hand and bring it outside your left knee. Bring it outside your left knee. Bend your right elbow and place it on your face. Look backward. The left hand is on the ground, supporting you to balance. Look backward and try and hold. We will be continuing to perform the Shitkari Pranayama. Twist yourself as you do. Visualize Sage Matsyendranatha in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nityanandoham.
उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्नतः नम्राङ्गं वामपादं हि दक्षजानुपरिन्यसेत्.
The next asana we are performing is Kubhasana. Let's now perform Kubhasana. So from the same position, you're going to stretch out your right hand and try and hold on to your big toe with your right hand. And then use your left hand and place it on your left side of your face. And look backward. Try to balance. Look back, all of you look back, not at the screen, look backward. Hold yourself in the position. Continue to perform the Shitkari Pranayama, inhaling through the gap between your teeth, holding the breath as long as you can, and exhaling through your nose. Kailasa Kashi, எல்லாருமே try பண்ணுங்க. பின்னாடி பாருங்க. Turn back and look back. Visualize yourself as a camel in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nityanandoham.
आसन को गुण झोलो जाए.
Now drop your left hand onto the ground. Use your hands and twist yourself. Drop your left hand onto the ground, turn back and twist. Push yourself with your hands and twist your back. Look backward. Get a complete twist. Exhale as you twist. Hold the position, twist backward and hold. You're going to visualize Sage Matsyendranatha as you perform the Matsyendrasana too. And the internal japa Om Nityanandoham.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसाम्.
Now relax, stretch your feet out. We'll be performing the Matsyendrasana on the other side. Please stretch your feet out. Now place your left foot on top of your right. All of you, please bring your left foot on top of your right. LA female team, get your left foot on top of your right. Okay. Now bend your right knee, bringing your right foot onto the ground. Bend your right knee, bringing your right foot onto the ground. Now all of you, raise your left hand. Please raise your left hand and turn towards your right. Turn towards your right and bring your left arm outside your right knee and try to hold on to your feet. Now bend your left hand and place it on your ear. To look backward, exhale and twist. Exhale and twist. Perform the Shitkari Pranayama, inhaling through the gap between your teeth, holding the breath as long as you can, and exhaling through your nose. Visualize Sage Matsyendranath in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nityanandoham.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसाम्.
Let us now perform Kubasana. From this position, you are now going to extend your left arm and try to hold on to your right toe. Try to hold on to your right toe. And then place your right hand on your right ear and look backward. Look backward. Try to balance yourself as you perform the Kubasana. Look backward. Visualize yourself as a camel in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nityanandoham.
आसन को गुण झोलो जाए.
And relax. The next asana we are going to perform is Matsyendrasana 2. Now drop your right hand onto the ground and twist yourself towards the back. All of you, use both your hands and twist yourself towards the back. Twist yourself towards the back. Twist. Now visualize Lord Matsyendranath in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nityanandoham.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसाम्.
Now, you can relax and stretch both your legs in front of you. Just shake your legs out for a few seconds. Just relax your feet. Shake your feet out and relax your feet for a few seconds. The next asana we are going to be performing is the Padmasana. So now bring your right leg on top of the left thigh and left leg on top of the right thigh. This is the Padmasana position. For those of you who are not able to put both your legs on top, you can have one leg on the bottom and one leg on top, which is Ardha Padmasana. This is the Ardha Padmasana, so you can be seated in the Ardha Padmasana position as well. If you are not able to perform the full Padmasana, this is an alternative that you can perform. So now we'll be looking at little advanced Padmasana as well. So for those of you who are able to do the Padmasana, you're going to perform the Padmasana without using both your hands. So I think we have been performing yoga for the last 21 days. So you can perform the Padmasana without using your hands. So let us all try and perform the Padmasana without using our hands now. So let's see how many of you are able to perform the Padmasana without using your hands. So we'll first show you. So in this itself, there are two levels. One level is where you can keep your hands behind you. Just keep your hand behind you and then you can take the support of your hand and put the Padmasana. Yes. Guru Bhaktaya, I see you're trying. Good. One leg has gone up. Come on, try with the other leg as well. Yes. Come on, all of you try. Try to put the Padmasana without using. Yes, I see in LA, male body side, one person is putting one leg on top without the support of your hand. That is nice. That is nice, Aya. How about Antigua? Sorry, Saint Kitts. How about Saint Kitts? I see Saint Kitts female side. You're trying. Okay. Yes. Open out your legs in front of you and try. All of you, please stretch your legs out in front of you and put yourself into Padmasana without the support of your hands. Yes. Good. I see one person has put the leg on top. Okay. Saint Kitts female bodies, one person is able to do. That is great. That is nice. Nice. Okay. That is great. So throughout the entire day, you can continue to try and perform the Padmasana. So all of you practice putting Padmasana. Padmasana will directly help you to experience the higher states of consciousness by bringing stability to your body and your inner space. So perform the Padmasana throughout the entire day. As you are in the sessions, as you are performing, as you are listening to the classes and the sessions throughout the whole day. Okay, I think in LA female body side as well, someone has performed. All of you are clapping. Nice. Good. So perform the Padmasana throughout the entire day. Whenever you have a few minutes, just put yourself into Padmasana and practice this. As you are seated in the Padmasana, visualize yourself as Paramashiva in your inner space. Keep your gaze towards your nose. Perform the Shitali Kumbhaka. So Shitali Kumbhaka is where you're going to make your tongue into the shape of a tube and you're going to inhale from the tube. You're going to inhale from your tongue, which is placed as a tube. So inhale with your tongue placed in the shape of a tube and exhale from your nose. Yes. Be seated in the Padmasana as much as you are comfortable. Wherever you are comfortable, be seated there. If you are able to put one leg up, that is fine. If you are able to put both legs up, that is fine. Practice the Padmasana throughout the entire day. Whenever you have some time, just sit in Padmasana and listen to the sessions, attend the darshans, have the darshans. Everything you are doing throughout the whole day, do it from Padmasana as much as you can. So that is the way you can get comfortable with it. So once you inhale, tuck your chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. In this asana, we are going to be performing the Mahamudra Bandha. So inhale through the tongue as a tube. Tuck your chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Hold as much as you are comfortable. Then exhale through the nose completely. Sucking your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha. Along with this, perform the Mula Bandha, locking your perineum. Performing all the three bandhas simultaneously, which is the Mahamudra Bandha. As you are performing this asana, chant the japa Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham.
आसनं द्विविधं प्रोक्तं पद्मं वज्रासनं तथा ऊर्ध्वोरुपरि चेत्.
So you are going to just hold on to your opposite feet. Just hold on to the toes. Actually, the respective toes. Hold on to your respective toes from the Padmasana. Just hold on to your respective toes. Keep your gaze towards the nose. Visualize yourself as Goddess Parvati. Visualize yourself as Goddess Parvati in your inner space. Continue to perform the Shitali Kumbhaka, getting your tongue into the shape of a tube. Inhaling through the tongue placed in the shape of a tube. And perform the Mula Bandha alone this time. You are not performing the Mahamudra Bandha, it's only the Mula Bandha. As you perform this, chant the japa Om Nithyananda.
ततः पूर्वमध्ये तथोत्थानो पाणी कृत्वा तु तादृशौ.
Let us now enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Kukutasana. Now you're going to insert your hands in the gap between your feet in Padmasana. You're going to insert your hands in the gap between your feet in Padmasana. So as you can see, you have the gap between your calf muscle and your thigh. So you're going to insert your hands in the gap between your calf muscle and your thigh. So you'll be having two gaps, right? So in one, you'll be putting the right hand, in the other, you'll be putting the left hand. So all of you try and insert your hands in the gap. Please try and insert your hands in the gap. Now, our goal is to lift our entire body off the ground. See, if you're not able to do this in Padmasana, you can try Ardha Padmasana, which is you have 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot on top. Insert your hands in the gap. Okay? You can try that. Now, once you're in this position, the goal is try and lift your butt off the ground first. So, you're going to try and lift your butt off the ground. And then lift your knees off the ground. So while performing this, you're going to visualize yourself as a rooster in your inner space. And the internal japa Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham.
पद्मासनं सुसंस्थाप्य नान्वोरौरन्तरेकरौ निवेश्य भूमावासिष्ठेद्व्योमस्तः कुक्कुटासनः.
Relax. You can drop. Shake your hands out. Shake your wrist. Shake your wrist. Rotate your wrist on either sides, either directions, and shake it out. Okay, the next asana we are going to perform now is Baddha Keki asana. Now, for us to perform the Baddha Keki asana, you're first going to be sitting in Padmasana. You want to sit in Padmasana position. As you can see on the screen, sit in Padmasana. Once you're on Padmasana, then you're going to raise yourself onto your knees. So you're going to place your hands in front of you and then raise yourself onto the knees. Now, you're going to get your elbows joining at your navel center. So your palms are facing backward. As you can see, the palms are facing backward. Bring your elbows together at your navel center. And then you are bringing your chin to the ground. And then once you are comfortable in this position, lift your knees off the ground and face off the ground and hold. For beginners, if you're not able to lift yourself, knees can be on the ground. Try to lift your face off the ground and balance. And then slowly try to lift your knees off the ground as well. All of you, please try and perform the Baddha Keki asana. Come on, all of you, into Padmasana, raise up. First sit in Padmasana. Come into Padmasana. Go on top of your knees now. LA female team, all of you, get into Padmasana. And then go on top of your knees. Now turn your fingers backwards such that they are facing towards you. Bend your elbows. Bring it close to your stomach. And then lift your face off the ground and lift your feet off the ground. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nityananda Mahasada Shivoham.
धरामवष्टभ्यकरद्वयेन तत्पूर्वपरिस्थापितानाभिपार्श्वः.
The next asana we are going to perform is Mayurasana. So ideally you want to transition from Baddha Keki asana into Mayurasana. So once your body is lifted up, there you want to stretch your feet out. You just want to extend your feet out from here. This is Mayurasana. So this is the progression that we are going to do. Those who are already able to perform the Baddha Keki asana and Mayurasana can try this. But if you're just learning, then what you can do is stretch your feet out, come onto your knees, stretch your feet out. Instead of Padmasana, you're keeping yourself in a position like this. Your knees are on the ground. Now once again, turn your fingers inwards and bring your elbows towards your navel center. And once you are in this position, you're going to slowly try and lift your knees off the ground and then try and lift your feet off the ground. Tighten your entire stomach, engage your core muscles. When you do it, only then you'll be able to lift. Hold your breath while you're doing it and try and lift. Come on, all of you, let's try. All of you, please try doing. Salem, try pannunga. Please try. While doing this, you're going to visualize yourself as a peacock in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nityananda Mahasada Shivoham.
अथवा क्षे महादेव मयूरासनमुत्तमं निपात्यः भूमो निपात्य हस्तौ द्वौ कूर्परोपरि देहकम्.
Relax. All of you lay down on your stomach now. Please lay down on your stomach. Interlock your hands behind your neck. Extend your feet towards the side. Place your feet nice and wide. Toes facing outward. All of you, your toes are not pointing back, but they're pointing towards the side. Toes are pointing towards the side. As you can see, keep your toes pointing side. And hold the position. Hold the position. Now, visualize yourself as a crocodile in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham.
अध्यासशेते हृदयं निधाय भूमौ च पादौ च प्रसार्यमानो शिरश्च धृत्वा करदण्डयुग्मे देहाग्निकारं मकरासनं तत्.
The next asana we are going to perform now is Shalabhasana. Now place your hands by the side of your chest. All of you, please place your hands by the side of your chest now. Toes pointing backward. We are going to be lifting our entire body, the lower body, with the strength of our lower back. Okay? So place your hands by the side of your chest. At the count of 3, we are going to lift our lower body up as much as we can, all the way from our hips. Ready? 3, 2, 1, lift. Visualize yourself as a locust in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham.
अध्यासशेते करयुग्मवक्षो भूमिमवशभ्यकरयोस्तलाभ्यां पादौ च शून्ये च वितस्ति चोर्ध्वं वदन्ति पीठं शलभं मुनीन्द्राः.
And relax. You can drop your feet onto the ground. The next asana we are going to perform is Ushtrasana. Now bend your knees. Hold on to them with your hands. Hold on to your feet with your hands. And you're going to pull both your feet towards the ground. Okay, so you're going to try and pull both your feet towards the ground. If you're not able to get both, you can try one at a time. So you're pushing yourself to one side of the body and then you switch the sides, pushing yourself to the other side. So the goal here ideally is for us to be able to get both our feet onto the ground parallelly. Okay, so try and hold on to the tips of your feet. So don't hold on to your ankle, hold on to your toes. So that way the ankles also completely get stretched out. All of you hold on to your feet. Pull yourself towards the ground. Try to pull, stretch and hold. Visualize yourself as a camel in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham.
अध्यासशेते पदयुग्मव्यस्तं पृष्ठे निधायापि धृतं कराभ्याम् आकुञ्चयेत् सम्यक् उदरास्य गाढम् उष्ट्रं च पीठं योगिनो वदन्ति.
And relax. We are now going to be performing Dhanurasana. Now, as you hold on to your feet, you're going to be lifting your entire body, stretching your feet out, lifting your upper body and balancing on your abdomen. So stretch and lift as you can see on the screen. with the strength of your upper body and lower body. You're going to kick your feet backward, raising your upper body as much as you can and hold in Dhanurasana. Okay, let's do this together. At the count of 3, we're all going to try and pull ourselves. See, you can either hold your feet from inside or you can hold your feet from outside. So when you hold it from inside, it will give you an extra advantage to pull yourself up higher. But that's a little more challenging. If you keep it from outside, you will not raise as high, but it is an easier version. So choose whichever you want. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, lift. Visualize yourself as a bow in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nityananda Mahasadaशिवोऽहम्.
प्रसार्य पादौ भुविदण्डरूपौ करौ च पृष्ठे धृतपादयुग्मं कृत्वा धनुस्तुल्य विवर्तिताङ्गं निगद्य योगी धनुरासनं तत्.
Relax. The next asana we are performing is Bhagasana. Please sit up on your knees. All of you come to a seated position on your knees. Place your hands on your knees, feet together, toes pointing backward. All of you please sit up, sit straight, close your eyes. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka, inhaling and exhaling through your nose, visualizing the prana flowing in and out of your body. Breathe in and breathe out deeply. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa. Om Nityananda Mahasadaशिवोऽहम्.
उल्टा मोड़ी पादो वैसे बहुरो जुगति करे एक ऐसे पावन महिला गुल्प जो होवु कोला पासितीला बेसोवु.
Now slowly lay down on your back in Shavasana. Please lay down on your back in Shavasana. Relax your entire body. Inhale and exhale.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Now, slowly open your eyes. Move your hands, move your feet, and bring your knees towards your chest, rolling yourself from the left to right. And slowly come to a seated position. Now bring your hands in front of your heart in the Anjali Mudra. Bring your hands in front of your heart in the Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space, and let's end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everybody. Let's gather back for puja by 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Nithyanandam.